Hi everybody, it's Dr. Hyena, and today I just wanted to give you guys a little update. So about Wrath of Nature, right? Those of you who are on either of my Discords will know this by now. But for those who aren't, Wrath of Nature survival mode is cancelled or at the very least put on hold for a very, very long time. I just have so many other priorities in my life right now. But, aside from that, I also wanted to focus much more on story mode. Now you're probably wondering, why is this? Haven't you always wanted to make a fun survival game? Well, yes, but then I kind of realized, there's plenty of those out there already, and plenty more in the works. In fact, I'm a dev for one of them, India Survival, and one of their animators. Granted, not the most active one because college preparation and stuff. But yeah. So for Wrath of Nature, it'll probably be only story mode. It will be on Roblox first, but I kind of want to do a Steam version later down the line as well. As for survival, I really don't know if I'm even going to get back into that. I know this is probably kind of hard to hear for a lot of people, but ultimately, there's, at the end of the day, plenty of other animal games you can play if you want to play as the animal. There's Wild Savannah, obviously. India's survival, it's still a work in progress, but we are getting there. Yellowstone, I think, is being worked on. But I think you guys get the idea. There's a lot to look forward to for animal survival games. However, I think it's more important for me personally to focus on story mode because there aren't a whole lot of really good survival story mode games, if that makes any sense. They're all just really slow paced, I do like Jungle Story on Roblox. I do think it's a good game. I love the concept and all that. Love the scenery. It's fantastic, but I feel like it's a little bit too slow paced again. I know I keep saying that, but I really do feel that way. And I know story games, they're generally supposed to be pretty slow paced, and the NPCs aren't supposed to be too harmful to the players, or it's either that or they're just super overpowered. With the game I'm working on, I'm gonna see if I can try and find a bit of middle ground in there, if that makes sense. Not too overpowered NPCs, not too weak either. But yeah, the NPCs, there will be some human characters and then some animals. Human characters, I mean, it's not going to be too much in specific. It's mostly just going to be a group of tribesmen or villagers or whatever. And then I might or might not give you guys a tour guide that drives you into the game, or not drives, but actually walks you in. I don't want to give away too much because A, I want you guys to be surprised, but B, more importantly and more obviously, it's not 100% planned out yet. But yeah, going forward, I will, update you guys probably once every, say, 2 weeks, once I really get back into working on Wrath of Nature. Again, right now it's kind of on hold due to other things going on in life, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, soon I will be selling some online courses. The domain website is probably going to launch sometime in October, so probably on Halloween. And prices will probably be cheaper, upon launch. So if you guys are interested in learning graphic design, traditional artwork, or 3D modeling in Blender, there will be those options for you. So, yeah. I realize this is quite different from the video I made a couple months ago about the future of my channel, but so you're probably wondering, oh, okay, how do we know he's not going to change this too, right? And that is a valid question. Overall, I feel like this plan is a lot more solid. I think a lot of the things that I'm currently talking about are actually in the works, whereas the previous video was kind of just speculation and, my hopes for the future, right? But in this case, it is pretty much all like being worked on quite actively, or it's in like very very late stages of planning, if that makes any sense. And then as for anybody, wondering about like the Minecraft mod, that really is just for fun project, right? Like I'm not making any money from that. But I will get back into that. In fact, I'm not sure if this was in the last video or not, but basically, it's not just going to be African animals. It's going to be animals from like all over the world. Think of it kind of like Zoo and Wild Animals mod, except like less of the popular animals, I guess, and more misunderstood, little known ones. Since, as I'm sure you can tell from my channel, that's kind of what I'm all about. And the popular ones that I do include, usually that's gonna be because they're endangered or threatened in some way. Like say the reticulated giraffe that I added recently, for example. A lot of people don't know this, but within the last 30 or so years, I believe, their population has gone down by like 70%. So, in a way, I think when the mod is more complete, I will be adding like, little information guides and stuff about each animal in the mod. Both fun facts in real life and then, what they kind of do in your games. So, yeah. Hope you guys look forward to that. I sure do. And, yeah. Okay, just wanted to make that little update video about the future of my channel. Pretty heavy focus on Wrath of Nature there. But, yeah, I guess that's a big part of what, some of you guys are interested in. Maybe even the majority. I'm not sure. I haven't really checked. But, when I announced it on Discord, a lot of people seemed really excited about like story mode and stuff, and honestly, I'm excited about it as well. So yeah. Alright, hope you guys like this.